Hello budgeters, welcome to the first episode of Fun Filling Friday, and I am happy to announce that our pay stubs are looking more around how we expected them to turn out. So we're now receiving $2,475.53 for this first paycheck, and hopefully our second paycheck is about that same amount too. And the reason for this is because my husband filled out his W-4 form wrong, and it just took out way too many taxes. So I'll go ahead and link that video. I made a video about it. I'll go ahead and link that up in the eye in the sky for you if you want to check that out. But it's kind of fascinating how much we were paying to taxes just by filling out that form wrong. So what that means is our first paycheck, we received $2,475.53. And the first thing we're going to do is pay a tithe, which is 10% of our income, which will be $247.55. But because the first paycheck, we also do a fast offering, which is just where we fast and go without a meal, and we donate what we would have spent on a meal to our church. So that will be $257.55 because we're doing a $10 fast offering. So that is the first bill, and I just need to make a note of this at the bottom, 257.55. Otherwise, I forget sometimes to go and actually pay my tithing unless I have like a note somewhere. This is just where I'm waiting for things to clear. So that just reminds me that I need to actually go and pay that tithing. And that is the first thing that will happen. Our energy bill, today is the 12th, but our energy bill and Netflix haven't come out yet. So I know I need to have, let's see, $123 for that. Our internet is another $90. So that's around $210. Water and utilities, let's say about $360. Groceries is another $100, so $460. And gas, we'll say about $500. And then if we have a Murphy moved in moment, we just like to have $100 in there for, as Murphy's law goes, anything that will go, or anything that goes wrong will go wrong, or whatever. I don't know. We'll go ahead and say about $600 is what we want to have back in our savings. So now looking at the bottom here, we have $2,505.30, which means that we actually have $2,000 that we can allocate to sinking funds. A little bit less, like $1,900 that we can allocate to our sinking funds today. And what this means is when I first created the budget report at the beginning of this month, I was thinking at the time that my husband's paycheck was just crazy abnormally low, so I reduced a ton of our numbers, thinking that that was going to be our new norm, but I don't think that that will be the way it is, but we'll see. We'll just kind of live off of this reduced budget plan and see what happens. Our house repairs account right now is not getting anything in it because we're just throwing all of our house repair money into our baby step 3B as we are in the process of buying a home. Our medical deductible account, we've already met that $2,500 threshold that we needed for the deductible. Our car account is getting $50. I guess I should zero out these guys too. Making this $550. Our dog account is getting $20, making his $52, so he now has a balance of $52 in his account. Yard care is getting $15, making this account $190. Prescriptions and therapy is getting $50, making this account $110. Children's needs is getting $20, and that account was zeroed out, so it will have a balance of $20. Clothing and hair is getting $50, making this account $57 total. Dental is getting $20, making this account $180. Vision, I added this in here because my husband and I, our eyesight, we're both noticing that it's kind of getting bad. So we decided to just have like a Visions account set up. And I added it in after we made our budget report. Anyway, so I didn't budget for it, but since our paycheck was higher, I am going to put $10 into a Vision account, making our balance $10. And I also forgot to add in a passport account for my husband. There is a chance that at some point he may need to do some travel out of the country. And so I'm just starting to slowly build up. He needs a new passport, so just starting to think about that. So again, we projected 0 since we got a bigger paycheck this time around. I'm going to put $10 in it. Our food storage gets $40, making this count even $400. I plan to do a bunch of food storage videos and buy food storage now that we have that savings set aside, and do some food storage planning and videos once we move. Our anniversary account gets $50, making this account now has $200 in it. Our family vacation gets $100, making this account $190. Christmas gets $100, making our Christmas count $307.41. And I've already filled in our house wants account because we did have a supplemental overage for supplemental income. We had some overage, and we did do some repairs on our house to get it in better shape for selling. And so we wouldn't be negative in that account. I just put that supplemental money into the house wants account so that we could pay for a repair to our window and get a repair to our garage as well. Electronics gets $90, making this count to $40. Our Disneyland someday gets $5, making that account $30. Just a potential someday we may go to Disneyland again. Our health and fitness account gets $25, making this account $27. Our birthdays and holidays account gets $75, and there was a negative balance of $23 in that account, making $75 minus $23 is a positive $52 balance. And our eating out account was zeroed out, and so we're putting $80 in it for a total of $80. Impromptu giving was zeroed out, so we're putting $5 in it for a total of $5. My husband's Mad Money is getting $30. We went lower on our Mad Money after we thought our paycheck was significantly reduced. We actually decreased our Mad Money. Originally, we had $50 in our Mad Money, and then that we would set aside each month. And then when he got his new job, we felt pretty good about our finances. We increased it to $100 a month. We thought we'd give ourselves a little bit of a spending spree. But then after his paychecks were decreased, and I thought that's what they were, I was like, oh, we have to cut. And so I cut our Mad Money down to $30. But I'm hoping now if his paychecks are good still, we'll maybe be able to go back to $50, and maybe someday we'll do a little bit more than that. I don't know. Our family reunions and fun account gets $15, making this account a total of $35. And our date nights account gets $80, making this a total of $102.52. And let's see how we're at. So I said I wanted a final amount of $600 at the bottom. Our next paycheck will be around $2,475.53 as well. And I actually just need $2,100 to carry over into the next month to pay for the next month's bills. So at the end of the month, at the end of April, I want $2,100 carrying into May. So what all of that means is that we have a little bit more money now than we actually thought that we would have. So now I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with it. I think because we are trying really hard to aggressively save for our new home at this point, we're going to go ahead and put it all into our baby step 3B, the excess. So I'm going to do $9.75 which leaves me with a balance of $600. So that is 132. That's a difference of like $850 over than what we projected. So that is where that stands, and that gives us our $600 balance to pay for the next couple. Oh, I forgot. I need more than 600 because I'm doing 2 weeks of living, not one. So that means I need an extra 100 for groceries, and an extra 100 for if we have any weird Murphy moved in type moments. So let's do $775.30, giving us $800 to live off of for the next 2 weeks. And that will just take care of our energy, Netflix, internet, water utilities, and then a few grocery needs and gas. So that seems better to me. Having about $800 in there at this point just to live off of for the next 2 weeks. Plus, again, we obviously have our sinking funds that we live off of for like our date nights and our spending money and eating out and such things like that. So this is the end of our Fun Filling Friday. I hope you guys all had a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.